Amazon, what's going on? I am here with an absolute fleet. I am united up with vacuums, and I wanted to do a huge comparison of basically me and my wife's favorite vacuum accessories and vacuums in general. But here's the deal, guys. Either if you're going with the Black & Decker, the Dustbuster, you're going with the Bissell, or you're going with the Oreck, every single one of them is 100% an add to cart. It is incredible. I highly recommend every single one of these products. But what I wanted to do is I want to do a deep dive into every single one of these. Since I have owned these products, all of them, for more than 1 year, I wanted to do a breakdown of why I have so many different options and why I think each individual one plays this key specific role in what I am trying to utilize or use them for. So what I wanted to do is deep dive into each one. We're gonna start with the Black & Decker. Now this is the Dustbuster. This is more of your handheld kind of cracks, crevices. Think also car cleaning, like van vacuuming sorts of things. Me and my wife use them all the time when we just don't wanna go to the car wash, but our car needs to be vacuumed out. A lot of times, that's why I go to the car wash a lot, is because I love just being able to hit the vacuum at the end. Well, with this, you can avoid the car wash altogether. You can let Mother Nature do its thing, and this can do the rest and vacuum out all this stuff. Now, what I love about Black & Decker is every single one of their products are super simple. What I mean by that is, and I'm gonna have my camera woman come in a little bit on this and I can walk in, is this button, all you've gotta do, it's a 2-button system. This empties it to where you can disperse of all the trash that's in there, all the junk, all that stuff. And then the only other button is the power button. So once I tap this, it's gonna turn on. So when I hold it, it's vacuuming. And it's literally just that simple. It's just 2 buttons. It's super lightweight. The canister works great for, like I said, those little small crevices, like literally right here. If we wanted a vacuum right here, super simple. I don't have to get the whole huge vacuum out for that, right? Number 2, the second reason why I highly recommend this specific Decker is because when you're done, the charger literally cups in and it can just sit there, right? So we'll just set it up and it'll just sit and fully charge and be ready to go. It's a super simple system. You've also got a nozzle to where you can kind of extend it a little bit. If you really can't get into a certain area, you can pull it all the way out, and then that way you can kind of reach down in, right? So you see this is with it fully open, and then when I push it back in, this is with it all the way closed, right? So there's a lot of extra room with that. So this one right here, when it comes to handheld, I have not found one that I've liked as much as this Black Decker, okay? So that's number 1. Now, what I wanted to do is talk about this second product, which is the Bissell. This is for the pet hair. Now, here's the deal, guys. This vacuum right here is an absolute machine. It is a killer product. The few of the main reasons why I highly recommend this one is when I pick this thing up, y'all, it is not heavy. This thing looks like, and it is, an absolute beast, but when you pick it up, it's super light. So if you're trying to haul this up and down stairs, you are not gonna have any problems. It's totally fine. Like, I can pick it up with 2 fingers. And that's like, it's a little strenuous, but if I can pick it up with 2 fingers, any person can pick it up and move it around. So, a few of the reasons why we love this, we're gonna come in close on here is, so what's really great about this specific vacuum is if you can see all these little rivets here, I'll actually pick it up for you. If you see all these rivets down here, right? What it does is this separates all of the hairs that are in your house, right? So think, dog hairs, but also, my wife, she has really long hair. And when that just, naturally is going to fall out, right? Because she combs it or different things like that, it kind of bundles up just like a dog hair would. But the beautiful thing about this product is it's going to separate those hairs, and it's gonna, you see this little green spot, it's gonna rip these up to make sure that it doesn't get clogged in your vacuum. It is an absolute lifesaver when it comes to vacuuming. And the reason how you're able to do this is, so there's 3 options. You've got off, you've got this button, which is going to make it to where this guy does not engage. so there's no hair kind of filtering. And then if you flip it all the way to that, it's gonna be the vacuum doing its normal, suction, but then also this engages to break up some of those little hairs, different things along those lines, right? And what's really awesome about this as well is it's super easy to empty. You literally just press this button and it comes right off. Literally comes right off and it snaps right back in, super easy. And then you can empty it on the bottom. Obviously we need to empty it, so I'm not gonna, take it out and move it all around, but it's super simple product. And obviously you've got some options when it comes to if you wanna do plush carpet or if you're trying to do, bare ground. So that's gonna be, like this material, like flooring, tile, different things like that. This, honestly, if I had to say, I've had this Oreck for a long time. This is the newest edition. This is by far probably one of the best vacuums I've ever had in my life. It swivels. There are so many different ways in which that this thing is an absolute machine. Also, the cable, still really long. I mean, we can do this whole entire apartment with basically just plugging it right in here to the central outlet. Okay, so now that I've talked about these two, we've got our last, and this one is really kind of a fan favorite for me personally. I have owned this vacuum for a really long time. It's tried and true. This thing is a beast. It's kind of on that more commercial side of upright vacuums, and it is the Oreck XL. So a few of the main reasons why I absolutely love this thing is, first off, I'm gonna highlight the back first. This power cable is so long, you will literally not have to move the cable. So, I mean, the thing is a beast. This cable is so long, it's amazing. It's really helpful. Number two is, it's just a very simple design. Literally what you see is what you get. It's similar to the Black & Decker. You just flip this switch and it's on. That's all you got. It's just on and it's moving and it's grooving. Now the other thing is that there is a internal little bag here. That's where all of the the dust, the dirt gets collected. So it just gets collected in here. And then right at the top, this is where you change it out. You close it up and then you put a replacement in. So here's the deal. It is definitely not as tech forward as something like the Bissell is, right? Where you can just pop it out, dump it, and then pop it right back in. But this thing, honestly, you can beat it up and it's going to just kick and continue to work. Like I said, my parents actually handed me this down and it's been in our family for a long time. So overall, I think that if you're looking for an Oreck to be more on the commercial side, I think this is a rock star. So again, I just really wanted to highlight, this is basically my and my wife's entire vacuum fleet. I do think, honestly, in general, if you guys are just looking for the tried and true, I would just go with this Bissell, because this one is gonna give you everything that you would need and you won't have to need additional equipment. This is honestly more for just cars and, like I said, those little cracks, crevices, different things. But this has an attachment where you can get a little small little hand deal. I just don't have it, it's in the closet. But I overall am literally loving this Bissell so much. I've loved the Oreck for forever because it's just been in my family for a long time. And obviously the Black & Decker, this guy has been incredible for handheld. So I really hope this video is helpful in just deep diving into every single one of these products. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I think every single one of them is a must-have in your arsenal for different reasons, but even individually, they are incredible. So I really hope this video was helpful for you guys, diving deep into a few of the key features for each one of these and highlighting them all. I don't normally get to pull them all out and talk about them, but I decided that today's the day on Amazon. We're gonna give an in-depth review of every single one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this was intuitive, really helpful when it comes to making a decision, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day Amazon shopping. See ya.